what's happening.
I think the other thing that changed as a result of your reporting, Hillary and I were talking about it, that it used to be a woman could accuse, or anyone could accuse someone of, some sort of harassment, and if there wasn't another witness, an actual witness, that it wasn't, people, the reporters, people wouldn't actually believe them. But now, if there is someone contemporaneously that you spoke to, it just seems that the bar has moved more on, I don't want to say victim, but on the victim side. Do you think that's true?
Well, I hope that the bar remains extremely high, and certainly, in what we do at the New Yorker, it's incredibly high, and I think correctly one of the lessons of these stories that broke through from the Post and the Times, the New Yorker, is that they needed to be really bulletproof. And from my standpoint, I'm a lawyer by training, as you know, and these were like writing...
That was 15. All right, yeah.
These were like writing legal briefs,
Right.
It really was about, not in the sense that they're, polemic or argumentative, but in the sense that they really needed to account for every counter-argument. And, they needed to interrogate every possible fact and, really go through a rigorous discovery process so there were no surprises. And overall, I know there's a lot of conversation swirling around about, have things gone too far? But I think that while those questions are perfectly fair, on the whole, reporters have done an incredible job maintaining that high standard.
Well, to the question of have things gone too far, do you think they have?
I would say, in my view, that in the cases where there's been miscarriages of journalism, or there have been consequences that don't seem to match the severity of the allegations, our profession has been fairly self-regulating. It's identified those cases and sort of called them out for what they are. You look at the reaction to the Aziz Ansari story.
Right.
People weren't running around saying that's the end of the world and we should crucify this guy. There was a sort of intelligent conversation about where the lines were in the set of incidences described in that anecdote, and there was a conversation about whether the journalism was strong enough. A single source account that had a lot of kind of opinion and color in it that stacked the deck, and people saw all of that for what it was.